Hey there, and welcome to the channel. Today, we are going to talk about the movie Ip Man 2, released in the year 2010. The movie is an awesome martial arts flick with some great action scenes. The movie also has a good story and decent characters that will keep you interested throughout. The movie is also well made and has some great cinematography. So if you are looking for a good martial arts movie to watch, then I would definitely recommend checking out Ip Man 2. Let's start with a quick summary of the plot. The movie is a sequel to the 2008 film Ip Man. It is loosely based on the life of Grandmaster Ip Man, the fourth generation teacher of Wing Chun Kung Fu. The movie starts off with Ip Man arriving in Hong Kong with his wife and son in the early 1950s. He soon finds himself at odds with the local Hunga martial arts practitioners who do not respect his style of fighting. Ip Man is challenged to a fight and he accepts, but only on the condition that his wife can bet against him. The fight takes place and it is a brutal affair. But in the end, Ip Man wins and his wife collects the money. This establishes Ip Man as a force to be reckoned with in Hong Kong. Ip Man then opens a school and begins teaching Wing Chun to a small group of students. One of his students is a young woman named Zhang Jin, who becomes one of his most devoted followers. However, Ip Man's school is not well attended, and he is struggling to make ends meet. That is when he meets Wan Chai, a powerful crime boss who offers him a job as a bodyguard. Ip Man accepts the offer and soon finds himself embroiled in the dangerous world of Hong Kong's underworld. He uses his martial arts skills to protect Wan Chai and his associates from rival gangs and corrupt police officers. At the same time, he continues to teach Wing Chun and tries to keep his family together. The movie is a mix of action, drama, and history. It is based on the true story of Grandmaster Ip Man, but there is some creative license taken with the character and the events. For example, there is no historical evidence that Ip Man ever fought a formal match against a practitioner of Hangzhou, nor is there any record of him working as a bodyguard for a crime boss. However, these fictional elements do add to the excitement of the film and make for a more entertaining movie. The action scenes in Ip Man 2 are some of the best I have seen in a long time. They are well choreographed, and Donnie Yen does an amazing job as Ip Man. He makes Wing Chun look so effortless and graceful. The fight scenes are intense and brutal, without being over the top. The movie also has some great supporting performances by the rest of the cast. Sammo Hung is particularly good as the leader of the Hung Jae practitioners. He is a force to be reckoned with, and his fight scenes are some of the most exciting in the movie. Now let's talk about the story and the characters. The story is not groundbreaking, but it is well executed and keeps you interested throughout. Ip Man is a complex character, and Donnie Yen does a great job bringing him to life. He is not just a skilled martial artist, but also a teacher and a father. The movie explores the different facets of his character, and you really feel for him. The supporting characters are also well developed, and you get a good sense of the different factions in Hong Kong at the time. Overall, the movie is well written, and the dialogue is sharp and witty. Now, let's talk about the direction. Wilson Yip does a great job directing the movie. He keeps the pacing fast, and the action sequences are thrilling. The movie is beautifully shot, and the cinematography is stunning. The movie is also well edited, and the fight scenes flow seamlessly. The music and sound design are also top-notch. The soundtrack perfectly complements the visuals and enhances the overall experience. The sound design is immersive, and the fight scenes are particularly well done. The movie is in Cantonese and Mandarin with English subtitles, but there is also a dubbed version in English. I highly recommend watching it in the original language, as the dubbing is not very good. Overall, Ip Man 2 is a fantastic movie that I highly recommend. It is an action-packed ride from start to finish, and the fight scenes are simply amazing. If you enjoy martial arts movies or just good action films in general, then you should definitely check it out. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We always appreciate your support, and it helps us continue making great videos for you. Also, let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below. We love hearing what our viewers have to say. And finally, if you haven't already, don't forget to follow us on social media. We keep our followers up to date on all our latest content, and it's a great way to connect with us on a more personal level. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Now let's move on to the cast and characters. Donnie Yen reprised his role as Yip Man, a grandmaster of the martial art Wing Chun. Donnie Yen is an action movie superstar from China, and he is perfect in this role. He is able to convey the power and grace of Wing Chun through his movements and fight choreography. He also captures the essence of IP Man as a teacher and a father. Donnie Yen is a martial arts expert himself, and he trained hard for the role. He learned Wing Chun from Grandmaster Yip Man's son, and he also worked with a team of fight choreographers to develop the fight scenes. The supporting cast is also excellent. Sammo Hung plays Hung Chun, the local master of Hung Jae martial arts. Sammo Hung is a legendary action movie star and fight choreographer, and he is perfect for this role. He brings a sense of authority and power to the role of Hung Chun, and he makes a formidable opponent for IP Man. Another standout performance comes from Lin Hung as Zhong Jin, one of IP Man's students. Lin Hung is a former beauty pageant contestant and actress, and she is excellent in her first action movie role. She has great chemistry with Donnie Yen, and she is able to hold her own in the fight scenes. The rest of the cast is also solid, and they all do a great job bringing the world of Hong Kong's underworld to life. In conclusion, IP Man 2 is a must-watch for fans of martial arts movies and anyone who loves a good action film. With its stellar cast, amazing fight scenes, and gripping story, it is sure to be a hit. So, if you haven't already, I highly recommend checking it out. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.